Well, greetings to all of our members and welcome back to another edition of our highly celebrated video series, Captain's Corner. I'm here with the star of the show, our club captain, Chris Bouchard. Chris, how are you doing today?
Good to see you, Karen.
Good to see you too.
Looking
Welcome
forward
back.
to a great year.
Absolutely, me too. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
So I understand we have a bit of a different theme for the video series this year. You want to tell us a little bit about the theme?
Yeah, I think what we're going to do this year, what we're looking to do is have the year of special guests. So we're going to talk to the junior leader. We're going to hopefully get our president on. We're going to look at having our mixed group on, the masters group on, the ladies captains. And to start the series out, I thought it probably made the best sense to have the toy captain on, Dean Baran, head of the men's section. Dean, come on in. Very nice, very nice. Good to see you, good to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here in Bouchard's cabin.
Yeah.
Does look pretty good with the fireplace, and today you need it.
Now, my concern though is, with the heat there, you're kind of getting the back of your neck red, kind of like Carey Price in the first round.
Whoa. Oh, very nice, Dino. Nice opening.
We're going.
All right. Well, you and I have been here recently, actually. We're having a chat about some of the things coming up in the men's section this year. I think you got a bit of an update for us because today was actually the day of the men's opening, the day it was scheduled.
Yeah,
And
well,
of course,
well-
we're not out there.
Welcome to May 6th in monsoon season here in Brampton.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, as many of you know from other communications, we had to postpone the opening. The course is a little bit too wet. In fact, we're getting word that the course might not be open at all this weekend. But I wanted to talk to you about the reason why we chose the new date of
Exactly.
June 3rd.
Thank you.
There were a couple of options out there for us. The board, or not the board, but the committee, in conjunction with the general manager, the club professional, and
Right,
of course Chris.
exactly.
We looked at some options and we tried to come up with one that was going to be the best fit for how we treat the opening. Because I look at it as, at this course, if the tradition is the Masters, the equivalent of the Masters in terms of prestige in that, the opening for me is like the Open Championship, and it's a big deal for us.
Well said.
So some of the dates that we had considered is we considered pushing it to a Wednesday, and one of the reasons why we decided not to was there are a good percentage of the men's section that we can plan ahead to be here on Brampton Boys Day and for the special Men's Day events, but on short notice we want to make sure we get the best turnout available, and we also want to make it a solid day for us, which usually comes from having it on a Saturday.
Correct.
A second option was doing it on the Saturday of the long weekend, but again, pre-planning on that, I know I've got plans on the long weekend. I think a lot of our membership has
exactly.
plans for the long
Exactly.
weekend, and on short notice to change it there is we didn't think that was going to go right. So in looking at what dates were available, that is how we came up with Saturday, June 3rd, and
Exactly.
giving us that 4 weeks from now, hopefully the rains will stop and the
Yes.
course can get back into peak condition,
Yes.
and we can have a day that matches the prestige of our event.
Dean, to kind of jump on that, which was really important too from a club perspective, we've gone to a shotgun in the afternoon, so not taking up another Saturday on the calendar. The traditional membership are going to be able to play that morning, so it was a really good fit for the golf club and a good fit for the men. So I think a good decision made by all.
Right.
So congratulations on that.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm sure we'll have probably be the best weather we've ever had for the men's open and the best course conditions, so looking forward to that. Now, of course, the men's was supposed to kick off the season of opening events. We do have all of our other openings this month. Chris, you want to talk quickly about what's coming up?
Yeah, so where we're going with things, the ladies are set for next Saturday, May the 13th. They've had some real struggles with weather the last few years, so we're hoping that it goes real well. Again, the men June 3rd, the juniors are set for May the 28th, the mixed opening May 27th, and the masters for May 19th. So while the weather's been poor, it can't continue this, so we're getting close. Let's get out, let's play some golf, and let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Well, with some of the golf events and some of those specifics out of the way, Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on at the board level? This is the first time we've had you back in 2017, and maybe you can give us an update there.
Yeah, the board's been extremely busy, and I can't tell you how dedicated this board has been. I certainly have not done the work that many of these board people have done, like Kelly and Glenn, and Frank, and Shirley Steele. But from the board perspective, you know, we're getting ready for May the 15th in the town hall, and I hope we have a great turnout. The board's been here every week over the past 5 to 6 weeks, for a night a week for 4 to 5 hours, you know, working on the strategy, working on where we're going. That's outside of the committee work that's being done, and it's outside of the board work that's being done. So the hours that this board is putting in is absolutely phenomenal. The new members that have been brought on, really impressive. We've got Dennis Cote, former president, who's come back at an important time for the golf club. Joanne Tawes is an absolute pleasure to work with, doing a great job with Shirley in the F&B area. Kelly Miller has joined us, absolutely meticulous in preparation and understanding, our next club captain. Brian McMahon. Brian asks the tough questions, and that's what we need on this board right now and where this golf club is at. And Glenn McClellan, our president, has done a wonderful job with leadership, transparency, you know, and wants the golf club to understand the messaging. So, you know, we have been in tough times, but I'll tell you, this board is working extremely hard. I'm really excited about May 15th and the go forward for the golf club.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great update. And yes, if you haven't seen some of the communications, please, we hope that we can have the majority of our members out on Monday, May 15th for the BGC Town Hall meeting, and you can get a bit more of an in-depth update from other members of the board as well as Chris that evening.
Excellent.
Gentlemen, any closing words before we wrap up today?
Just comment, make sure you visit the pro shop. Emerson's got some great deals. I know I've ordered my customized golf balls. If you do find any on there written in red with Captain Crunch, those would be mine. Hopefully,
that would be toy Captain Crunch.
Hopefully you're not going to find too many. What do yours say, Chris?
Mine say boosh.
Boosh. Anybody know what French is? Anybody know what boosh is in French? It's not a stretch.
Very good, Dean. Very good.
Well, thanks for the plug for the pro shop. I'm sure Emerald will appreciate that. Anyways, great first edition of Captain's Corner to start
Absolutely.
the golf season. The weather can't be far behind us here. Look forward to seeing everybody out soon, enjoying the golf course, enjoying the opening events, and certainly at the town hall on the 15th. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Take care.